Control exposure, zoom, focus, and more with the press of a key or the turn of a dial. In this plugin spotlight, we'll look at how Elgato Camera Hub integrates with Stream Deck. To begin, make sure Elgato Camera Hub and Stream Deck are fully updated. You can download the latest version from elgato.com/downloads. And be sure to install the Camera Hub plugin from Stream Deck Store. This integration works on any Stream Deck including Stream Deck Pedal, but this will work best on Stream Deck Plus with its dials. To learn more about the differences between Stream Deck models, we have a comparison chart linked below in the description. The Camera Hub plugin has a variety of actions available, but we'll begin with the actions Set Property, Adjust Property, and Reset Property. Set Property will change a value for a property or setting for your Elgato camera within Camera Hub to some predetermined value anytime this key is pressed. Or if you select one of the automatic modes as the property, it will act as a toggle. For example, choose your input such as Facecam Pro, set the property to Frame Preset, and then choose one of the presets. And anytime this key is pressed, Camera Hub will change the zoom, pan, and tilt of Facecam Pro to that preset. Set up a second key using a different preset, and you can move between these points. This, combined with multi-actions, can create single press presets for a bunch of different properties for your Facecam, Facecam Pro, Epoch Cam, or even Camlink 4K. But more on that later. Keep in mind that different cameras or devices will have different properties or options available to them. For example, Facecam Pro has adjustable focus and PTZ or pan tilt zoom, whereas Facecam is fixed focus and does not have panning or tilting function. Next, the Adjust Property action will adjust the value of the property up or down by however much you happen to set with the step size. For example, choose your input, select shutter speed as the property, and pick a step size, maybe +2. Now, every time you press this key, the shutter speed property in Camera Hub is moved to the right by 2 increments per press. Note, positive step sizes with shutter speed increase image exposure, but lower shutter speed. Make sure to create a second key with the opposite step size in order to adjust it up and down. If using the keys on top of each other, use the vertical icon layout. If side by side, use horizontal. Dials on Stream Deck Plus are the perfect way to adjust options with Camera Hub. Rotate clockwise to increase a property value, counterclockwise to decrease. Tap on your touch strip to toggle automatic mode for things like exposure or focus, and tap and hold on touch strip to reset the value to the original stored on your Elgato camera. Don't forget you can use dial stacks with Stream Deck Plus and control a slew of Elgato camera properties using a single dial. There is also a dedicated reset property action for your Stream Deck keys, which will reset a specific property to the default value for your Elgato camera anytime it is pressed. Looking at the other actions, Display Property is used for showing the current value of a property on a key. This key isn't always needed for Stream Deck Plus, as that value will be shown on the touch strip above a dial. The Refocus action is used for Facecam Pro and will send a command to find focus again if you need to. This is only used when Facecam Pro is in automatic focus mode. The Select Input action is useful when using Camera Hub's virtual camera. With this action, you can change the device Camera Hub is currently accessing. For example, switching between 2 cameras when giving a presentation in software such as Zoom or Teams without needing to touch these applications. The Toggle Orientation action will either mirror horizontally or flip vertically the feed from your camera. This affects the preview inside of Camera Hub and Elgato Virtual Camera. Very helpful if you're using your camera in a unique setup or orientation and need to change how it appears on Zoom, Teams, or another video call app. The Change Background action is used with the AI background effects powered by NVIDIA GeForce RTX GPUs. More information on that can be found in our dedicated video linked in the description. Epoch Cam has its own background effects, which can be set in Stream Deck using the Set Property action. Be sure to choose your Epoch input, AR lens as property, and choose the lens to use. More information on Epoch Cam with Camera Hub can be found in our dedicated video here, again linked in the description. Lastly, the Take Snapshot action. With this, you can have Camera Hub save a picture from your current selected camera in Camera Hub and save it to your computer. Combine all of these actions inside of a multi-action and you're able to effectively generate presets which will adjust or set multiple aspects of your camera with just a single tap of a key. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to us on Elgato Workshop to learn how to get the most out of your Stream Deck, Elgato camera, and other Elgato products. Thanks for watching.